Welcome to Java Payroll System. I'm going to start a new project. Select Java and Java application right there. Click on next. Just give it a name right there. I'm going to call it Payroll _s. So I'll get rid of create main class because I don't need that. Click on next. So the next thing is to right click on this very Java application right there and go to select JFrame and just give it a name. So that's the name I'll be calling my project. Give the package a name as well, and that's the name of the package. Click on finish. Once you click on finish, that's the form that you get. Make sure the form is selected. Go to project, whatever size you intend to give your form. So I intend to set my own size to be approximately, just go for 1000 plus. Yeah, that's cool. 1366 by 688. Click on OK. Now that the form size is taken care of, the next thing I would do next is just to add the following. Okay, let me just move this form down a little bit more, and I'm going to need some panel right here. Let's get a panel right there. Yep, put a panel right there, and this very panel, I will now change the border style. Let me change the border style to something, maybe go for bevel border, and yep, that's fine. Just set the size of this very border the way I want, or the very panel the way I want. That's it right there. I'm gonna need a couple of those. I might as well just copy, paste it right there, copy and paste there. Just drag it down, and I'm going to copy more of those. So now I have my panel right there. I didn't need a couple of insert some labels right here. I need some labels there. I don't need these labels. There they are. Good. Yep. So just let me speed this up and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, this is how the interface is looking right now. Here I have the labels. I have text box here. I have labels here as well. Text box. Those are the labels. Right here, if you notice the panel, that's it right there. So let me take you to the other side. In fact, let me just compile, save, compile and run so that you guys see how it all looks like. Okay, let's run it now. That's how the program looks right now. So I have, these are all labels right there, and right here those are text box. Those are text boxes, and I also have a text box right here. So I have labels here as well. These are all labels as well because they will only be just read only. All of the grayed out component are all read only, but right here I have a combo box. That's a combo box, right? Another combo box. Enter A to G there. That's just to represent the tax code, and the tax period. It's a combo box with 1 to 12. So the first period 1, 2, 3, just according to the months up to December. So one start from January, June up to December. So this depend on the tax period. And right here is just where you enter the national insurance number, the national insurance number code, which is right there. So if you have 00, that means you don't get any exemption before your tax. But let's say you go for C500, 5,000 is taken out of your wages, annual wages, and the rest will then be taxed. Let's say it's 8,000, the same thing. You save 8,000 of your wages before tax. Okay, that's the total tax you paid for the year, total pension you pay for the year, net pay, and so on. And here I have add up, that will add up all the amounts that you will be paid and the amount of tax that you receive. That's the reset button. In fact, none of these are working yet, so I will start by coding the exit button right here. Let's come in here, double click on that, and just right there, all you just need to say for the exit button is systems.exit. Okay, right there, and make sure you enter your integer 0 there. Enter, that is number 0 there. Okay, that's that sorted. So if I run the program now, oh sorry, I was meant to compile it. Let's see if it works. Yes, it works. Okay, that's fine. So let's go back into the reset button. For the reset to work, you must have, in my case, I've given each of my component names. So if I right click on this very component, change variable name, that's the name right there. So if I copy this very name, okay, you can see the name is JTXT employee's name. Okay, if I then go in here, scroll right down, double click on the reset, all I need to then do is just paste JTXT employee name dot set text, that's the text right there, set text to null. So that's it. That means whatever I enter inside that very component, let's save and compile, then run it. So if I enter anything, let's say that's the employee name in there, okay, click on reset, that's it, gone. So what I would do next is to repeat exactly the same thing for the rest of the components. Then I'll get back to you guys. So let's just exit, repeat exactly the same thing for the rest of the component, like I said. So right underneath here, just enter the following. That's it. That is the, let me show you guys the codes. Those are the lines of code just to clear every single component in there. So let's just bring this here. Oh yeah, that's fine. So just realign the rest. Alright, sorry. Okay, now that is all realigned, there they are. You can see every single component's name is related to the labels: employee's name, postcode, county, address, national insurance number, student loan, pension, tax, pensionable pay, taxable pay, national insurance paid, recommendation, net pay, total deduction, gross pay, and so on. That's it right there. Overtime, basic pay, inner city tax, employee's name, employer's name, reference number, and that is it right here. You can see it. Let me run it so that you guys can see it. And there they are. You can see the name is related up to each of the labels right there. So what I will do next now is to start with the coding for the wages. So let's say I enter whatever I intend to enter here. It's just to demonstrate that the text box works. As for the labels, I cannot enter anything there. So if I click on reset, that's it, all gone. Exit, and let's start with the final coding. Okay, I will now start by double clicking on these add wages. So let's enter the following lines of codes. Okay, so that's the following lines of codes for payroll addition, or adding whatever amount the customer, the end user will have to pay for tax, student loan, and so on. So let me show you why I have A000 there. So if I come in here, let's say I go in here, right here, so I have A00 in there. So let me show you the property. In the model right there, I've entered A000, then A3000, B 4000, C 5000, and so on. Okay, so depend on any of these tax codes selected. Let's say 9000 is selected, so that means you are exempted from £9,000 before tax. So that's the whole idea of the tax code. So if I double click on the add wages, so what I would then do is use if statements. So before that, let me just create all my else ifs. So come down here and just say else ifs if it's A3000, I believe that's where it starts from. Then the next one is else if item selected is a B4000, I think. I think I have B4000 there, B4000, and let's see the rest part of it anyway. I also have, let me select it. Okay, C, D, okay then. So let's take it from C5000. Now let's go back into the code. Now we have C5000, C5000. Then we have D6000, D6, E7000, $8,000, that would be F8000, and G9000 there. Okay, so I will now carry out a calculation in each of these if statements. So I need to study the program, the way the interface looks, then we can then finish up with the calculation right there. But just before then, since I have the layout of my program, let me now come inside the design here. I will double click on reset because I intend to use the code in here, just to paste the very codes in here into new payment. So double click on here and just copy all of these lines of codes there. Guess you guys saw those lines of codes earlier on. Now go into design, double click on new payment. Let's highlight that and paste that right there, and that is for new employee. Okay, it's more or less like a reset button as well. Alright, so the reset button set, new payment is set as well, and that is it's fine. Okay, so if I compile, let's see, if I compile and run, okay, let's run it and see. Whatever I enter in here, I can new payment, that's fine. But if I select anything here, nothing will happen yet. Nothing will happen yet because I have not actually finished up with the coding. Okay, let's exit. Okay, since I've more or less completed the framework of the calculations, what I would do next is let me declare some variables right up here, just right here, there. Okay, so the first one, but before then, let's see the names of these each of the component. I have inner city, okay, then I have basic salary and overtime. So let's get back into it. Well, let's say double inner city. Now we now go for double basic. Let's say basic wages, then followed by double overtime there.